Local talk. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
And the Venezuelan connection just took off. Democrats, senators all over the place. You even have a few Republicans that allegedly took kickbacks from the Venezuelan government. And you also have an ex-spy who is now telling all and writing letters, who wrote a letter to President Trump telling him about what Venezuela was doing with Democrat senators. And a lot of people say, hey, this kind of explains why Democrats were so mad. Now, just a few days ago, I held out on this story where Trump was posting all over Truth Social, right? Trump just posted about Dominion machines and voting machine fraud. He posted that. He says that this is not a coincidence. A Venezuelan military intelligence whistleblower confirmed the CIA outsources election rigging technology like Smartmatic and Dominion from Venezuela. So this is something that Trump was hinting on. He even posted a video. Mind you, a whole bunch of Venezuelans are celebrating, but yet the Democrats are not. But why? Well, let's actually take a look at this list. This is the list that's making its rounds. And ladies and gentlemen, I got to tell you, I'm not really surprised, right? Again, Trump not only posting about it, but yet the Democrats' reaction, and their reaction is literally everywhere. The entire mainstream media has spoken about and made a list of Democrats who have not even come out in support of taking out an actual dictator. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is where it gets crazy, right? So here's a list of all U.S. senators who got kickbacks from Venezuela's regime. Drugs, traffic money, according to Maduro's ex-chief of intelligence. Lisa Murkowski, Rand Paul, and Chuck Schumer, Adam Schiff, etc. took money. Well, here is, and again, this is all pretty much unconfirmed. I don't want to come out here and tell you, oh my God, this is all confirmed. But this is what's going around all over X. This is what Trump, the president of the United States of America, is posting. And it's starting to kind of make sense to a degree, the basically friction that exists between Democrats and Trump at this point. So it's been reported that Venezuela's chief intelligence officer has reportedly sought asylum in the United States and has disclosed a comprehensive list of politicians who allegedly received financial bribes from Maduro and the Venezuelan drug narcos. And ladies and gentlemen, again, unconfirmed reports, but this is what's being reported here from many different articles and sources. And breaking, Venezuela's former chief of national intelligence, Hugo Carvajal, has officially released every U.S. senator who is in the Venezuelan list of politicians who have been receiving millions of dollars in kickbacks from the Maduro regime and Venezuelan drug trafficking organizations that make up his government in exchange for using their government positions and influence to undermine President Trump and Secretary of War Pete Hegseth's ongoing war with the narcotics terrorists. Every one of these senators is guilty of providing aid and comfort to the enemy during a time of war and has the blood of their fellow American citizens, hundreds of thousands whom died of drug overdoses every year in the hands of these criminals, drug trafficking organizations that bring deadly drugs into the country. And now there was a point before I show you this list and before we go to the names. Trump was asked, why didn't he tell Congress about taking out Maduro? And a lot of people in the comments, they were saying, well, Trump is smart because somebody in Congress would have leaked it and Maduro would have probably been able to, go to his bunker. He said he had a bunker. And that's why Trump literally said that they didn't need to know.
Any members of Congress in advance?
Marco, do you want to talk about that? Because you were involved.
Sure. We call members of Congress immediately after. This was not the kind of mission that you can do congressional notification on. It was a trigger-based mission in which conditions had to be met night after night. We watched and monitored that for a number of days. So it's just simply not the kind of mission you can call people and say, hey, we may do this at some point in the next 15 days. But it's largely a law enforcement function. Remember, at the end of the day, at its core, this was an arrest of 2 indicted fugitives of American justice, and the Department of War supported the Department of Justice in that job. Now, there are broader policy implications here, but it's just not the kind of mission that you can pre-notify because it endangers the mission.
Mr. President, one of the only people who watch this live.
Congress has a tendency to leak. This would not.
The big broadcast.
Well, there you go. Happy hour, News Talk 93.1 FM, WACB. I'm your gracious, occasionally trucking host, Greg Goodell. Co-host Pamela Dubuque is here, and we love Tuesdays because Master Thespian is in.
And here they are.
The three of us. I still can't get used to you without your beard.
I know it's weird.
If you were a tree,
Weird.
what kind would you be?
If I was a tree,
Since it's the tree of us.
no.
Yeah.
I was giving you the Chicago pronunciation of three.
Yeah.
I know.
I want to be an orange tree.
Oh,
That's what I want to be. So I provide fruit to people and
that's
make
a
them
good
happy.
one.
And I'm living in a warm climate, theoretically.
The frozen orange juice futures market is huge. It's also profitable.
Yeah.
That's what I learned from the movie Trading Places.
That's why you watch in movies, kids. You learn all sorts of cool stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway.
Gosh, that's a good question. I mean,
know.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to be a strong, sturdy tree like an oak. But then I would like to be a flexible tree that bends and goes with the wind,
Mm-hmm.
flexible.
Yeah.
That's what mine is. A willow tree.
A willow.
A
Mm-hmm.
weeping willow. Mm-hmm.
I like that.
That's our show for today.
Yeah.
If you would like a copy or a transcript of everything we just did, please.
Take notes. There will be a quiz later.
Oh, yeah. Massive quiz.
So anyway, yeah, I've survived 2 days of classes at good old AU of M today. So it's been interesting.
You know what?
Interesting.
This is not a criticism, but you do look a little bit tired.
Yeah.
Oh.
A little bit.
I am a
bit.
little bit tired, too. I've been going through an immense period of adjustment.
Well, I'm still in recovery from my oral surgery from last week, but it's getting better. It's hurting less. It's like I can touch my jaw without wincing now. But now the process, in a couple of weeks, I get to go to the dentist and we start working on putting bridges in place of those teeth that are no longer there. And I've learned how to eat now without those molars. That's kind of fun. That's a really interesting thing. The first time you bite on something and go, well, there's not a tooth there.
I've had to do that, make that adjustment many times.
Yeah.
Um,
But it's one of those things you don't think about when you're a younger person. But as you get older, that's something we all have to face.
it was early last year. I had another tooth break
Oh,
at
goodness.
the gum. And I went to see my dentist, who is now retired. Leanne Evans got married, and she is out of the business.
Oh,
My favorite dentist.
she was a lovely person.
Yes.
She really is.
But you got to have it removed. I can't do it. You need to go see an oral surgeon.
Yeah.
Well, I had an oral surgeon here in Montgomery. Yang, I think is her last name. She's really
Mhm.
good. She's over on Taylor Road.
Yep.
But my insurance wouldn't approve it to her. I had a choice of two.
Yes.
And it just, at first it was painful and, hurt some.
I got coffee.
Yay.
Do you?
Thank you.
I want
You're the
coffee.
As soon as so before I had the day off today from the spa.
All right.
Tuesday's my work from home and catch up on laundry and stuff day.
Personal day.
Good, because I'm bringing my entire body up there for service on Saturday.
Yeah. But I needed a nap this afternoon because I haven't been sleeping good. And so I took a nap before I came in, but then I was yawning, sitting out in the lobby, setting up the stream. And I was like, I need a coffee. So I door dashed one.
Good for you.
Stat.
I mean, I would have
Good deal.
shared mine with you.
Yeah. Well, I've got my cup full of Diet Mountain Lightning, and I also have a Coke Zero in a bottle, so I've got my caffeine that way.
Yesterday I was in the mood for a Diet Coke and Greg was like, I got you.
I have Diet Cokes in the car with a bag of ice.
Excellent. Oh, wow. With a bag of ice, too.
I know.
Yeah. I
was
felt
like-
very good about being able to do that.
Yeah. I was just sitting here and I was like, I could go for a crispy Diet Coke right now. And he's like, I can make that happen. I was like, do you have a button like Trump? How?
So you work part-time on the golf course. You're a
A cart girl.
cart girl. Hey, kids, you all want some Diet Coke? It'll cost you $5.
I was once playing in a golf tournament. It was a fundraiser for something, I forget. And it was all men.
Yeah.
I don't even, I wish I had more details. I just don't.
Were they in tights?
They were wearing
men.
nothing above the waist.
For men in tights. Oh, okay.
Never saw this on a golf course.
Wait, what?
See the golf.
It was
Oh,
a-
refreshments.
It was a skins game.
Yeah.
no shirts. That's fun.
Nothing.
That's
Did they all
fun.
have fake boobs?
Well,
I bet.
let me put it this way.
I bet. Right?
Yeah.
All I'm doing here is telling a story.
Men develop man boobs. Yeah.
And remember, this is South Florida where things were a little laxer.
Uh-huh.
Golf courses are notoriously bumpy,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and the sight of an approaching golf cart
Mm-hmm.
with 4 bosoms revealing the terrain of the
Gabong,
Cart
gabong,
path.
gabong, gabong, gabong.
Right.
Yeah.
I think I hit the next shot sideways.
Yeah.
What are you supposed to do?
So anyway, so we were talking about the girls on the cart girls.
Mhm.
Cart girls.
So how you were at this tournament and the men weren't wearing shirts and the women were selling stuff from the cart, right?
The women weren't wearing
Okay.
shirts.
The cart
Oh, the
girls
women-
weren't wearing shirts.
Oh, the cart girls weren't wearing shirts.
You missed that?
Yeah.
I
Phil?
missed that.
I mean,
That's
I
why
was thinking all the
like,
men were walking around without shirt. I'm like, whoa.
No, the cart girls.
Okay, that puts a whole different spin on it. Yeah, no
as I'm
wonder.
saying,
Yeah.
No wonder you
not
got
only
get
are
your
they
shot.
not wearing shirts, but as I said, golf cart paths are bumpy,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
and you could have seen the waves, the ripples.
I know they were all fake.
I bet they got good tips
Absolutely.
that day. Woo.
No
I
doubt.
bet they got some really good tips.
Yeah, well, they may have,
Honey, come back.
but not from me.
Yeah. Yeah. I would not be able to concentrate on my golf game. Seriously. I would. Maybe that's the reason why they did it. So everybody would just, go all crazy. But,
Well, I do recall we did not win. My foursome did not win. I don't even know if we finished 18 holes. I can't remember.
wow.
All the stories you
They
hear on the
started
show are
counting in
true.
letters
Yeah.
instead of numbers. They
You
were
know,
like,
But what I want to
Trace
make
the
clear
book
is
column,
I
yeah.
didn't sign up for this thing
Mhm.
knowing this.
Oh, okay. It
right.
was a surprise.
And back then
Surprise,
we
surprise, surprise.
did one show a day.
Yeah.
It was a morning show, so I had the whole day wide open, and I
right.
could do things like golf tournaments and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
That's
That's why those colorectal surgeons schedule all those colonoscopies in the morning so they can go play golf. That's why.
Smart.
They
Well,
line them all up.
Here I'm naive. I thought
Yep.
it was because they're more alert first thing in the morning, up, coffeed
no,
up,
no.
ready to go.
Nah,
Don't
they're
you
gonna
have to go
play
under anesthesia for those?
Yeah.
That's why they do it in the morning. 'Cause
Yeah.
You can't eat after midnight.
golf. Yeah, my wife has got one scheduled for Monday for the holiday. So we're gonna go in. I'm gonna drive her in, and I'm gonna sit there and read my.
That's
book.
another situation that got me into trouble.
Uh-huh.
I had my first in
Colonoscopy.
2003, yes.
Yeah.
Broward General Hospital, I think, or something.
Did you take the pictures and put it on a plaque?
All the nurses were topless. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Trying to stay consistent.
Hey, you know what? That would be an incentive to get a colonoscopy done. Boy, let me tell you.
You know what? It speaks to the greatest power on the face of the earth.
Yep.
Boobs.
Yep.
They are the ultimate brakes on any man's
Thought
training.
process.
Yeah,
Mhm.
or course of action or whatever.
Yep.
I always thought we could win wars with those.
Yeah.
I think American women have absolutely the best.
Now, here's my question. When do women realize they have that power over men?
I think teens.
If you have the goods, yeah.
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 Teens, for sure. I stopped being allowed to go places once I hit puberty.
They were afraid something would happen to you. Or,
Yes.
Or you would happen to somebody else. Or
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and then you start getting called jailbait.
oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
It's hard to
Especially
be
if
a
you
teen
develop
girl.
early.
I'll bet it
Yeah.
is. I bet it's
Mhm.
very
Yeah.
hard.
That's an interesting question. Because really that's about the time when I started getting that interest in the fairer sex, because I was interested in all sorts of things, and girls were just this other species that was occupying space in the same room and how it was.
Yeah.
But it was about sixth grade when all of a sudden I was like, oh, she looks really good.
Yeah.
I wonder why that, and it was because of that,
Mhm.
And then
All the
seventh
guys my
grade-
age that have told a story about being in class and you're sitting there kind of daydreaming.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're called up to the blackboard and you're not in a condition to do it.
Oh
Nope.
my gosh. I'm so
Nope.
glad as a girl I don't
Yep.
have to worry about that.
Yep.
So glad.
I didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah. All of a sudden you're like, whoa, why are my pants so tight? Yeah.
I was like, we were so naive. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of ambivalent on, when to start teaching sex ed and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because there's got to be a better source for this material than Phil Schultz
Yes. Yeah.
and Mike Scanlon, who educated me on some of the things that were.
Were they the ones
happening.
with the Playboy stash?
No, it was just.
Yeah.
I learned words from them and terms.
Oh,
you pick up
okay.
here and there,
Yeah.
a little bit of what.
Mhm.
There's a scene in the first Vacation movie where Rusty meets his
Yes.
idiot cousin.
Yes.
Remember the baloney conversation?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Got to learn that somewhere.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's when you're supposed to have the talk from your parents,
You know how that worked? We got
I
big
never got the talk
Yeah, I never really got the talk.
at
most
all.
I never
No.
really got the talk.
in the same sense that most kids never, ever want to consider the idea that their parents actually made
Oh my
love and
gosh.
conceived them.
Oh yeah. When I first realized that really just grossed me out, because I was like, how in the world?
I have those
Did you
parents
too?
that are so disgustingly in love and on top of each other
all the time?
everywhere.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, it's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah.
Like, I'm like, oh,
Oh.
they're still together after all this time. They really are gross.
Yeah. And you're like, y'all just get a room.
That's what everybody thought. My friends growing up were like, I cannot believe your parents. And I'm like, I know. I mean, they were inappropriate, but just
Yeah. They're holding
my mom
hands
was
and-
on my dad's
touchy-feely.
lap casually,
Yeah.
and yes, all the time. They still to this day do not pass each other in the house without touching each other in
Aw,
some way.
That's
Yeah.
so sweet.
Not
that's so
one
sweet.
time. Yeah.
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 That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. It's good, a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
It's
It's
good
really
for you
sweet.
guys to see that behavior modeled, No.
Yes.
Speaking of Don Duncan,
It is that time of day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow, look at the time.
where the heck is Rich Thomas when I need him?
Boy, look at the time.
Yeah, thank you, Rich. I mean, this is all everyday stuff.
I know.
Everybody's talked about these things.
I know. Well, I mean, we see it on television all the time. That's what the TV shows, all this romance stuff, and movies. It's all about who's in love with whom and who's trying to.
I
Let me
think
run
there's
a
less romance on TV though now. I think they show more unhealthy relationship dynamics than anything.
Probably.
sadly because more
Probably
people
so.
can probably relate to that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
And then
think so.
I'm not alone,
Yeah.
and that's sad too.
Yeah.
Well, but the creepy relationships and the bad relationships are more exciting. I'll put that in quotation marks.
Right. Or
Yeah.
like the people who like make snide comments at each other all the
Yeah.
time
Yeah.
and like are kind of at each other's throats,
Yeah.
or like one's a joke and one's a witch. Like
Yeah.
just yeah. I
Interesting.
think those are
That is an
those are
interesting
represented
observation.
more, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess it really kind of started because it really wasn't all in the family. You think about Archie and Edith, they really had a loving relationship.
Yes, they did.
And Archie was very devoted to her.
Mhm.
But it really wasn't until Married with Children you started having
Ooh.
that. Well, I don't know. If you go back to the Honeymooners with Jackie Gleason and Alice, to the moon, Alice,
Right, but Ralph Cramden, she knew him. She knew how to handle him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
There is that
some of the
part.
comebacks she had when he went into full blowhard mode and was
Yeah.
all puffed up with himself, she could prick his bag and deflate him like nobody else and then
Yeah.
walk out of the room. She was one of the original strong women on TV.
Yes. Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
because she could slice and dice him when he had it coming.
Oh.
But
I
it wasn't.
appreciate that.
But underneath it all, you always knew at the end, baby, you're the greatest. Right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
2729228. If we've said anything that you're interested in,
I think
You
this
were
is
talking
good
about, you
conversation.
were talking
It
about
is.
Don Duncan earlier. What about Don Duncan?
we're going to
What-
talk about Don Duncan
Okay.
here in a moment, son.
Okay.
Mm,
Let's picture an R-rated
Mm-hmm.
comedy in the vein of Airplane.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it's called the Boob Squad,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a group of superhero hot women
Mm-hmm.
who stop crime, stop madmen, because they know where to show up, and then they pop
Gosh.
them out. And
Yeah.
that I think that would be hilarious.
That's interesting. That is.
You don't have to
interesting.
show them. You show them from behind.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
watch the male behavior change.
mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, think about all the scenarios you could write into a movie. I want this copyrighted. I said it on the radio January 13th, 2026.
That would be
Yeah.
hilarious.
It would.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't even have to show one
Right.
on camera.
Right.
Just this is all about
Do
the
sound
power.
effects.
Right.
No.
Of
Or
the-
like it shows them from
Oh,
behind, like you said, and they're
Yeah.
popping their shirts open. to,
That's all
like,
that, and it
disarm the
stops.
guys.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
then I think
Unless
that would
then
be
it
very
does the-
fun.
unless the villain is gay, and then he'll just go, "Oh, please put those
That's
away."
the sequel.
Yeah.
Okay. The Boob Squad versus
Yeah.
the.
That's when they figure
blades or
out how
something.
to
Yeah.
outsmart the women.
That's when
They-
you. That's when you have
all
the
the
guy.
criminals become gay guys.
You got four
I-
girls and a guy.
I
and
will
the guy's
maintain-
on Golda May. Yeah. and he
I
just-
will maintain that men observing that beauty cannot be outsmarted.
Yeah.
You don't have to outsmart it because they turn into turnips.
Yeah.
Duh.
There's just something about us and our programming, and
Let me do a sound effect real quick. There's a guy, he's in a convenience store, he's pulled a gun.
Mhm.
Give me all your money.
dun,
All the
dun,
Boob
dun.
Squad. They show up. Arrest me. I don't care. There,
My.
here's another good one for you. Think of all the bus they could make.
Uh-huh.
Don't look at your radio in that tone of face. I don't know how we got here. They started.
Yeah.
We did. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I did.
Well, if you go back to
This was
classical,
the golf tournament. That's
classical
what
I know.
sculpture,
And how
you
I
know,
had to say they
the
all have
Greeks
big
and the
boobs.
Romans, they had those things on display.
Yes.
Really. If you look at classical sculpture, even if you go back to paintings,
Oh yeah.
like in the 1700s, it was fashionable for rich women to have paintings, and they'd have, one.
I've
they'd have
said this
a nix
before.
that-
It's
yeah.
just Americans. We are prudes.
Yeah.
We are.
Pamela's got a good
general.
point. Yeah.
Well, part of that may come about from the people who founded,
I know.
the first colonists were, Puritans and
Yeah.
Baptists and Anabaptists. and-
Absolutely. And
and,
guilt is what they serve best. Don't even think about it.
in the series Death by Lightning,
Yes. I'm halfway
Charles
through it.
Guiteau,
Halfway through it. Yes. I've got to that part where he's at the sex cult.
the sex
and he gets
colony
kicked
in
out of the
09 in New
sex
York,
colony.
which is a true story.
Yes.
He was with a colony of people that practiced free love. You
Yeah.
thought that started in 1967. Guess what?
No.
It was here in 1867 in Oneida,
But
New York.
The
There were colonies.
problem is nobody wanted to do it with him.
Yeah,
They called him
exactly.
Charlie Get Out.
Charlie Get Out.
Oh,
Nobody
that's
wanted the
depressing.
guy because he was.
Yeah, he was weird.
Yes,
He
and the
was
guy that played him did a brilliant job
Oh,
of making
yes.
himself totally
Oh,
unwantable,
yes.
no matter what it was, whether it was at the colony or
Ah.
in politics or.
Well, he gave this really good picture of a guy who just was a loser, who never really succeeded
Total
at
loser.
anything, but he was trying so hard.
He was the
And trying to-
wannabe's wannabe.
Yeah.
Was this the guy who
That's
played
scary.
Mr. Darcy?
Yeah. Angus McFadden, I think, or Michael McFadden.
Matthew?
Matthew McFadden. Yeah. Yeah. And he's really good. I mean, they all three of
I
them
loved
did
it.
such a good job.
That's been my favorite TV series
Yeah.
ever on Netflix.
Well, I've gotten to the point.
Watched it twice.
Yeah, I've gotten to the point where Garfield's been elected, and now we're getting to the the crazy part.
What do you think Nick Offerman is
He's good.
interesting as Chester
He's
Arthur?
so good because he just disappears into that role.
And there's education in there too, because what you learn is that our country, we had no income tax until 1913. So how do we pay the federal government bills?
Tariffs.
If those sons of bitches on the Supreme Court overturn Trump's tariffs, I will be apoplectic. I may be unable to work. Tariffs go back in our history to the founding of the country. And we were so out of whack with every other. And by the way, where's the inflation from the tariffs? Any Democrats want to call and explain why the new inflation number that came out today, flat, 2.7.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's unheard of. Holy cow.
It's either at or lower than expectations. The experts, what do they know? Yeah. Oh my goodness, Timmy, I better behave. Of all times for somebody to call, you'll never guess who it is.
Jay Quellen.
You're good. It is. Hi, my honorable lawyer. Are you listening?
Hello.
Are you listening to me dig a hole for myself here?
Mm-hmm.
You weren't supposed to agree with that.
Well, she can give us all the legal,
You're fine.
the legal
You're
background behind the female anatomy, the aptitude
Yeah.
for motherhood being
And
doubly
personal
manifest.
experience.
I bet you hear all about that in the various cases you have to deal with.
I have seen more female anatomy than I have of my own.
I can compete with you based on my
Well, this
line of
is
work.
Yeah.
That's fair. Pamela could probably compete with me. But
Head
it's the
to toe
position to
daily.
which I have seen it. Yes. You've
Yep.
seen a lot of things. You're right up there with my OB.
Oh, absolutely.
You're right up there with the OBGYN.
Yes.
But yes, I have seen both male and female anatomy daily. Yeah. Things that are burned into my retinas.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. So when people get married, is that female anatomy or male anatomy part of the attraction and then ultimately becomes part of the revulsion? Do you find?
I'm gonna tell you, I have seen so much anatomy that I don't know why people continue to send pictures of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just don't find either one of them necessary. Oh, there are my kids in the backseat. Necessarily attractive, if you will.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the things I never understood.
Yeah, that's a pretty one. Like what? No, neither one of them are attractive.
Yeah. Well, I never understood the whole mental thing behind, I'm going to show you a dick pic. I'm going to show you my boobs. I'm going to show you my butt. And I'm like, why?
I could die a happy woman never seeing another pic of either one of those for my entire life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all are prudes.
But yes, here we are on Mardi Gras season.
Yeah, well, that's that. Hey, how did that come about? How did that come about where people would expose themselves for beads?
Idiots.
And is that
alcohol?
Alcohol.
Oh yeah. Alcohol was involved in those decision processes.
Well, the
Is that-
Second Vatican met, and they
Yeah.
decided that in order to obtain these plastic beads, one must show their anatomy. No, idiots, alcohol.
Yeah.
Drugs and alcohol.
But how long has it been a tradition? That's the thing. I know it's been within the 20th century, but does it go back further? Does it go back to the 1800s? Does it go back to the 1700s? I mean, how long is that?
I oddly know far too much about this history, but
Yeah.
so yes, it is a modern day New Orleans thing. Mardi Gras has been celebrated. Obviously, it started in Mobile,
Right.
and it went over to New Orleans, but they celebrate it around the world.
Yeah.
And it started off as the king cake and throwing plastic beads and gems and stuffed animals, and then America, in its true glory, decided to make it what it is today. But I think the showing of the tatas, if you will, it is a relatively modern.
That almost sounds like an
experience.
excerpt
My
from
children are in the car.
from some type of religious service.
Well,
Now
It's
bow our
Well, it
heads
goes,
for the showing of the
Is
tatas.
it just the illicit nature of it? The fact that we as Americans are
exposing
prudes?
of-
Yes, that's all that it is. It's a
Yeah.
festival of
and-
indulgence.
men are
Yeah.
pigs.
I
Like, let's be
mean-
honest with
Oh
ourselves.
yeah, I agree.
Present
Being a
company
man.
excluded.
Oh yeah. You know,
But
'cause-
like, here's the thing: like, women are doing it. So I mean, like, I think it was one of those things like, look what happened, and then it caught on. Like, I think it only takes one, right? It takes
Right.
one person and
And they
a
get
couple
away with it.
daiquiris.
Yeah, I hope you don't mind.
And you're like,
I did send a picture of my meatballs to somebody because
oh my
I
God,
wanted
was
people
very
to see
concerned
what
there for a minute.
I
So
wanted
thought
them
about
to.
it.
No, I
was
wanted
like,
them to
oh,
have a glimpse
man.
of heaven in advance
Oh my
to see a
gosh.
bowl full of those incredible meatballs. I said, "This is my lunch."
I pray to God that people realize that Greg is truly talking about a delicious meatball
I
made
am.
of, okay, and not an
No.
anatomy, because that's all we need. Did you hear that Greg sent a picture of his meatballs? And sweet.
Yeah.
Now we
I know
got
his
now I'm
DMs would
involved.
explode.
yeah.
Now I'm involved for another reason.
Yeah. Well, yeah. From a legal standpoint, yeah. As your counselor, I
Yeah.
advise you to shut up.
What'd you think of
Yeah,
my movie
shut
idea?
up.
I need you to copyright my movie idea, The Boob Squad. I think that would be hilarious,
Mhm.
and you wouldn't even have to.
You've heard of the A team. This is the double D
Yeah.
team.
Oh, all right, it's
Oh,
coming
there we go.
together. Let's keep.
We're
Pamela.
putting this all together. Yep.
You're
This is a
onto something.
brainstorming session.
Of course, in the
This is
Austin
your
Powers,
intellectual property to which you own exclusive rights.
in the Austin Powers movies, those female robots,
The fembots.
that's where they kept their guns.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I do remember.
How did we come this far? Like, where are
Okay.
what?
This all started
right.
with Diet Coke. It all started with Diet Coke.
That's correct. He's
Yeah.
right.
Actually, it goes back to
We had
someone
this was
delivered
not on the.
coffee.
Yes, we were talking about our beverages
Yeah.
today. Then we started talking about golf carts.
It's not like I walked
Yeah.
in and said, "Here's our topic list. We have Venezuela, the passing of Scott Adams,
And boobs.
and bosoms." That's our topic list for
And
today.
fembots is
Yeah.
where we've got
Fembots.
to.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was
Okay.
comedic genius, though.
Your day is
But what a way to
far
go!
more interesting than mine.
Oh,
Well, I
Far
don't know
more
about that.
interesting. I mean, I've just seen a couple pictures of anatomy, read some raunchy, nasty text messages, and now I'm taking Lola to her first day of jazz.
you're giving people,
Lola
I think,
Jacket Dance.
some legal wisdom here because those things like that can become evidence, right?
Oh no, they do in every
Yeah.
case. In
Well,
every
What?
case, and I don't want to
Yeah.
see it.
Well, I'm going to ask you this question, Jacqueline. Sorry. Do you find it's more of a problem since the cell phone came about, the smartphones, this whole idea of people sending pictures to each other and having evidence that it can pull out in a divorce trial?
I think a lot of, yes, to answer your question, yes, I do think it is part of the problem. I also think that people live under this facade of these apps that you're not supposed to be able to track or get.
Yeah.
And that's just actually not the case. Like, there are certain apps that you can still get. We've always had this problem, though. I mean, look at the Kim Kardashian videotape, and that was what, late 90s
Oh,
before
yeah.
the smartphone. And so, I mean, we've always had people doing stupid stuff.
Can you imagine if in like the
but now-
1800s a guy was like, I want to send you a dick pic, and he literally had to mail it
Yeah.
and put it on like a carriage?
Well,
send
and he
it.
drew it like it's a stencil.
Actually,
no, he would have to
Like,
pose.
He had to,
He had
yeah.
to stay still. He had to stay still for a couple of
It's like
minutes.
the David, you know.
No.
No, let
He
me-
just
let me
sends you, like, a
explain.
picture of the David.
I watched a documentary on the Civil War, and
Mhm.
virtually every soldier carried at least one pornographic or semi-pornographic photo, and they went through the whole thing about how they acquired these.
Yeah.
The photographers who would make them, it got them through some tough times.
I
Uh,
think every
Aerial
man should still do
America.
that.
What?
I think every man should still do that. There's a slot
I
in your
think men
wallet.
should still go to war.
It'd be just my luck though to
Like,
get pulled over by a cop and they see your ID and then show them the photo.
Yeah.
You
They
know.
even did that.
Yeah. So he'd be like,
Oh,
Yeah.
you're free to go.
Yeah.
Free to roam about the
They
country.
even did that on Apollo 12 on the moon, on the moon missions. They had these little
Mhm.
wrist things that had all their tasks on it, these little flip cards. And so the guys in Houston played a joke on Al Bean and Pete Conrad They slipped some, shall we say, scantily clad pictures of women or pictures of scantily clad women in those things. And you can actually go online and look at the actual cards. They have them digitized and on the internet, and it's rather humorous because the first one that flipped it open went, "Hey, wow, I've got an interesting task here on my thing, Houston." And so he went over to the other astronaut and said, look at this, and see if you got one. So he flipped in his, and sure enough, he had one too. So it's pretty crazy.
Well, you know what? It's 3:40.
This raises so many questions for me, but I'm just gonna let them marinate in my mind.
Okay.
Marinate.
So many questions.
Yeah.
Soak to the music.
But aren't you glad you called now? Don't you feel a
I
load
have
lifted?
more questions now than before I called.
Oh.
Text me.
I'm going to. You already know, Pamela already knows my wheels are turning. Like, she can already sense it.
Well, and
It's so good to hear from you.
This is a good topic of conversation for men to have with the women in their lives, because we men don't have that, and you all had to
Nobody
be.
wants to see that. How about that?
Yeah.
Let me give you a public service announcement.
Yeah,
Every man that's listening, nobody wants a picture of that.
Exactly.
We just don't.
I think
Send
you
it.
need to talk to your partners about this.
Yeah, you need to talk to your significant other, and but it would be an interesting conversation to talk to your significant other about their relationship with their mammary glands, for lack of a better word.
I will just say, from a legal perspective,
Mm-hmm.
it's never a good idea. Because you
unless
never
you
know
unless
when
you
it
look good
might
in
arrive.
every single picture, send them. They're fire. Send them.
I mean, listen, if you look fantastic and you want if you don't have a problem with the world seeing it,
Yeah,
then
'cause
send it. But
one-
if you don't want your mom, your lawyer, or your priest to see it, don't send it.
Yep. Once it's on the internet, it's there forever.
Yeah.
Only send
And
good
I say
pictures.
that confidently.
Just
So,
send
yeah,
good
make
pictures.
sure to just
Don't worry about it.
send great pictures.
Send them to me.
Well, Pamela knows I'm keeping them out.
Oh, me.
Pamela says that confidently because she's like, Jacqueline's going to work for Magic and they're not going to be admitted anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm sending them.
Well, I'm going to tell you, don't send them to me. Don't send them to me because Mrs. Thespian knows how to use a shotgun. So I would like to extend my life,
You
please.
can send them to me. You can send them to me all day, every day. But
You
like,
just said you don't want to see them.
I mean, I don't, but like, I'm going to look.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Somebody just
All right,
sent me
guys,
a
let me
note.
get these-
Kilroy just sent me a note.
Oh,
That was a
God.
titillating conversation.
Oh, of course.
So how about that, Don Duggan?
I will text him. Anyways, let me get Lola to dance. Love you guys.
We love, you.
Bye.
Very, very much. She's amazing.
Wow.
And by the way, some of the stuff she was talking about through her experience, she is a divorce attorney, and I don't know anybody's specifics, but I do know that this has been a challenge for. We had stuff in our show prep for today's divorce lawyers, the kinds of challenges they face, whether they're representing the plaintiff or the aggrieved.
Yeah.
This has become a major part of it because technology is now enabling a lot of this kind of behavior.
Oh,
and
well, being able to track people's cell phones to find out where they are, where their cell phones are pinging. I mean,
Oh yeah.
that's huge. Being able to just track somebody based on the use of their credit card.
But people have gotten in big trouble for that revenge porn stuff.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad they have outlawed that.
Big trouble.
I mean, that you have to be angry beyond my ability to describe it, or lower than you know what, to do something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, if it's not over and you're upset, I get all that, but on at the time you were at least together, and but here's the thing: not everybody lives by those rules, and when you've been wronged, Jacqueline Tomlinson, Dana Delkin Tomlinson, attorneys at law, you need a warrior. You need somebody who can say, I'm going to make things easier for you. You give me the information I need so I can represent you, and I will be your advocate. And here's our plan. This is where you need to get. Here's how we're going to get there. And it's like protection. You know, it's more than just legal representation. I call it the passion of advocacy or legal leadership, but it's what you need. And the biggest lesson in life is turn it over to people that know what they're doing and know how to handle your situation and protect you. That's really what it's about, because even two people who have agreed to disagree and move on, things can come up in the middle of all that, and it can go the wrong way. Mm-hmm. Guidance recommended, and they're so good with you. They can do wills and all other members. You know, if you're running into legal roadblocks with an adoption, blended families, all of this, somebody from the past comes back and says, I don't like our deal, so I'm suing for more. You need somebody. You don't need to make that bite. You need them. And that's what they do. 819-4810. You may not be going through this, but you may know somebody who needs rock solid, experienced leadership in a crisis. Delkin Tomlinson, attorneys at law, or available online at the Alabama Lawyers, the AlabamaFamilyLawyers.com for Delkin Tomlinson.
The representation is made that the quality of legal services performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
We set a new record. We are now officially 30 minutes behind this hour.
Well, if you are in Prattville, Fairview Avenue, that's the old Highway 14 out by Long Lewis. We've got one accident at Old Farm Lane near the Circle K, a second accident right near the interstate at the McDonald's. Please use caution there. Millbrook, Wetumpka, light to moderate traffic and building. In Montgomery, same story. We got a lot of cars on the road now, especially east and east-south Boulevard. I-65 and 85 are building, and we're pretty busy. Fairview Avenue, Norman Bridge, Vaughn Road, Taylor Road. Keep it here. We'll keep you updated. McKinnon Toyota has the last shipment of 2025 RAV4s, so if you want one, now's the time. The lowest tax rates in Alabama are at McKinnon Toyota, exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, here's today's top stories. Governor Kay Ivey will deliver her 9th and final State of the State address tonight at 6 p.m. The governor will speak to the Alabama legislature in the Old House chamber of the state capitol. Ivey has been Alabama's governor since 2017. She was elected to her first full term in 2018 and won re-election in 2022. Open enrollment for Alabama's School Choice Educational Savings Account program is now underway. Families may apply for the 2026-27 school year through March 31st, with award notifications scheduled to be announced on April 15th. Funding is up to $7,000 for private schools or $2,000 for homeschool. Alabama quarterback Ty Simpson is reportedly considering NIL offers to transfer rather than enter the 2026 NFL Draft. A source close to Simpson revealed that Miami offered him $6.5 million to play for the Hurricanes next season, which would make Simpson the highest-paid player in college football. Tennessee and Ole Miss each reportedly offered Simpson $4 million to play for them next year. From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, I'm Sky Mosley.
The employees of Adams Drugs would like to thank you for trusting us with your health care in 2025. We look forward to serving you and your family in 2026. You will continue to enjoy the same services such as immunizations, compounding, medication therapy management, delivery service, and wellness clinics, to name a few. Looking for that perfect gift for a loved one? Visit our Emily B. gift shop and find everything from Tyler candles to scout bags. Gift wrapping is available. If you have not visited Adams Drugs and experienced the award-winning customer service, we ask you to consider us for your prescription care in 2026. We have 12 convenient locations to serve you in the River Region. 8 in Montgomery, 1 in Wetumpka, Prattville, Millbrook, and Pine Level, Marbury. Please find us at adamsdrugs.net for the location that is nearest to you. Adams Drugs is your local, independently owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Pizza's here.
Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
I'm Stephanie Bryan, chairwoman of the Porch Creek Indians. Tourism and hospitality are more than industries to the Porch Creek Indians. Providing a warm welcome is part of our heritage. It's central to who we are. From Atmore to Aruba, we've created more than 20 unique travel and tourism destinations, providing unforgettable guest experiences and life-changing career opportunities for our tribe and our neighbors in Alabama and beyond. Learn more at porchcreekindians.org.
What's your biggest investment? More than likely, it's your home. So treat it that way when you hire a painting contractor. With PBS Painting, there are no gimmicks, no $99 specials. Just quality painting and someone who treats your home with the same respect that you do. At PBS Painting, we have been painting for years and look forward to many more years to come. With PBS Painting, the job gets prepped properly, whether it's cleaning, scraping, or priming. We always use quality products, which is a must for a quality paint job. So if you're looking for a painter that doesn't need upfront money and is on the job at all times, then please give me a call. Scott Bowers and PBS Painting, 294-5122. That's PBS Painting, 294-5122. Look at some of our work on Facebook at PBS Painting Montgomery.
Hey, y'all, Lewis at the Capitol Oyster Bar. We're located over here on that beautiful Alabama River. And as we roll into January, our 30th year in the restaurant business, the word resilience has come to my mind. I want to share my main inspiration for resilience, and that's going to be Sloopy. You know, I learned about Sloopy back in 1965. She's from the wrong side of town. Her dad was a bum. Everybody talked bad about her. But since 1965, I just heard from the McCoys the other day, she's still hanging on. Oh, hang on, Sloopy, man. I tell you, that's a strong gal. Hey, man, check everything out at CapitolOysterBar.com. We're fixing to get back in the music business January the 18th. Play Nice is in town. It'll be a 4 o'clock showtime. We're looking forward to these guys coming down here and bringing us some fine music. Like I say, check everything out, CapitolOysterBar.com. You'll see our map, how to get here, all the good food we got for you. And don't forget, 4 o'clock showtime Sunday. Play Nice is in town. See you soon.
Attention Montgomery business owners. Want more customers without guessing how to reach them? Blue Water Broadcasting isn't just radio. We're your full-service digital marketing partner. From smart social media campaigns to targeted display ads to SEO that actually works. We help your business get seen by the right people at the right time. Whether you're a local shop, a growing brand, or an established company, our team can build a custom strategy that drives real results on air and online. Ready to grow? Call Blue Water Broadcasting today or visit bluewaterbroadcasting.com. Blue Water Broadcasting, your audience is waiting.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network is brought to you by Ernest Financial.
If you're tired of losing your money in the stock market, call David Ernest, 334-279-7431. Ernest Financial, LLC.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. We've got another front on the way soon that will bring in even colder air. Tonight, not quite as cold as last night. Overnight, low temperature down to about 37 as clouds will be on the increase. I've got us in the upper 50s on Wednesday, making Wednesday the warmest day of the week. Could be some isolated showers Wednesday evening out ahead of another Arctic front. Thursday looks very cold with a high temperature only up to about 41. I think we'll be close to 20 degrees, if not colder, first thing on Friday morning around dawn. And it looks like a very chilly weekend ahead. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Budget Floors and More has the best prices. Carpet as low as 69 cents per square foot. LVP starting at $1.29 a square foot. Sheet vinyl as low as 65 cents per square foot. And the lowest prices on flooring installation supplies. Budget Floors and More across from Del Rey to Publix.
Live, local talk. The River Region's most trusted voice for news and opinion. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Well,
A bunch of yahoos are suing McDonald's, alleging that McRib ain't got no rib meat in it.
But I don't give a crap if it's made out of pecking peanuts and lies. And people say, what I wouldn't do for a McRib. But I mean it. One time, I pretended to be a McDonald's employee and unloaded a box of frozen McRibs off the truck and into my Chevette. I ain't had a better Thanksgiving since. Okay, y'all, I gotta go. You Nimrods can sue McDonald's, but I'll be in the parking lot.
That's gross.
Yeah.
I smoked 2 cigarettes during that break. I can't imagine why. But you know what? Look, there's a lot of important stuff happening in the world. There are many things to talk about, but I think the conversation we had was pretty real.
Absolutely.
Especially getting that perspective from Jacqueline. You know, that's part of her job.
Yeah.
And I love my movie idea. And I also want to thank all the kind listeners who sent samples.
Auditions.
Yeah.
Consider me for the role.
This is going to be what we do tomorrow night at Baumhauer's, okay? We're going to sit it.
Line them up on the wall. Yeah.
Actually, it's not an earth-shattering deal, but tomorrow is the anniversary of my radio debut.
Which one?
My first, my actual debut came during a plane crash.
Right.
Because I happened to know the neighborhood and I knew how to get in there before, while the roads were all gridlocked.
Right.
And I did the first live, and I'd been around enough to do a decent job. But my first professional broadcast, the anniversary is tomorrow.
Wow.
And so I want to celebrate that tomorrow. So I'm going to do strawberry shortcake.
Cool.
That'll be good.
And enough for everybody that we can pig out and celebrate.
Yep. Because
So-
life is short.
Yes.
Life is short. You need to enjoy it while you can.
Yeah, no, that's so true. And I got to tell you, I will never describe what I do as work. It does require some thought, does require some reading. But when I came in today, just reading the news was so infuriating.
Yeah.
What's going on in Minnesota? The Supreme Court, if they toss the tariffs, I'm going to have a you-know-what fit. That would damage the country, and there's no reason for them to rule against him. And this is all the Democrats do. Instead of trying to find ways to advance our country, make it better for people. I had a great meeting after the morning show today. And we were talking, one of the individuals there is a huge Donald Trump fan, because he's been good for their business. And I saw a graph about the performance of their business during Trump's first term.
Yeah.
What happened when Biden came along and inflation came with it.
Yeah.
And it's already turning around. It's striking, the difference. And here's the thing. One reason why they expect business to improve is because Trump is putting money back in people's pockets.
Yes.
He's going to let the American people decide how to stimulate the economy with what they need. More take-home pay, bigger tax refunds. You're going to see an explosion in the GDP sometime in the second quarter when taxes are done and filed. And when a lot of people realize they're sitting on a much bigger return than they may move that process along. That's what Ronald Reagan did. And why no president since then has had enough sense to trust us to stimulate the economy by buying things that make our lives more comfortable, easier to live, whatever it is. I don't know. Maybe because they just really don't care about us. They care about their system and their power and advancing that and keeping that in place. How about Bill Clinton and Hillary not showing up to testify? They are now in contempt of Congress, technically.
Well, and they think they're bulletproof. They think nobody can touch them.
So where's the media demanding their accountability? They're not going to do that. I don't know why.
Doesn't fit their narrative.
No. But this is what we're watching in real time right now. And I had always hoped that I would live long enough to see a Ronald Reagan-like economy happen again so that Gen Z, millennials would know what it's like to feel that kind of a boom and benefit from it.
Well, think about, we were talking during last year about how fast things happen in 2025. Think about where we are right now. We're on January the 13th of 2026. Think about what has happened in the last 13 days.
Yeah.
With Maduro, with what happened in Minneapolis.
Which in turn will lead, as it should, to a free Cuba. Can you imagine? David Blackman said yesterday, flat out, Eisenhower's biggest mistake was not going in there and getting Castro out. They were stuck with that guy. Look at their country today. They're a backwards nation.
Yeah. And they tried under Kennedy with the Bay of Pigs invasion, but that just failed.
They needed the military reinforcement there. But I know in the 80s in Miami that there were billions of dollars of businesses set up all over South Florida, ready to move in when Castro died, thinking that would be immediate freedom and they'd be able to move in and bring Cuba what it really wanted, not just this Spartan lifestyle they have to live, because that's fair. While Castro and his hench people were all living large.
Right.
So the point I started to talk about this is when I came in today, I was like in the grip of a anger and frustration because we have one party in this country committed to destroying Trump and the progress and the things he's done to benefit the American people directly, making them safer, making them more economically prosperous. And there's going to be more of that. He is almost single-handedly making the Western Hemisphere a free hemisphere.
Yeah.
Because the dictators that are still in power saw what happened to Maduro, and suddenly they're singing a different tune. They're not quite as, macho as they used to be.
You finally got a president who will do what he says he's going to do.
Yet they hate him for reasons I can't comprehend. This is the simpletonness in some quarters of our world where you got to like the president. Like Obama. Well, a lot of people liked him. I don't know why. I thought he was arrogant and sanctimonious, pontificating empty suit who really accomplished nothing except the destruction of our healthcare system. How are those policies doing for you, by the way? That free healthcare he promised. And nobody ever held him accountable. Not in any meaningful way.
Yeah, that affordable health care is going up and up.
And the big find in Venezuela is going to be the Dominion voting machines because they've been rigging elections all over the world. So, I've not lost my mind. I'm not losing my focus.
Yeah. Well,
funny thing.
Yeah.
A listener who will remain unnamed. And I take pictures. Temporarily disabled. A listener who will go unidentified said, y'all made me think of Airplane when the plane's going through turbulence and all of a sudden from left to right, a completely naked woman goes bouncing through the
just
shot.
the torso. You don't see her head or anything else. Yeah.
That's it. She vanishes.
Yeah.
No explanation as to where she came from or how that happened. It was just one of those many moments in Airplane that made you laugh. I hope those of you, I know that kind of a conversation isn't for everybody, but
anyway. So
I think Montgomery Men's Health should now offer clients that last hour of the show just as a food for thought, maybe as a little bonus for stopping by.
Yeah.
But I kid you not, like today, I did have a 2-hour meeting. It was great. It was high energy, but those kinds of things can be draining. Grabbed a bite to eat, took an hour nap, got up, and I rode my bike. I had every excuse in the world not to do it, but the point I'm trying to make is I had the energy to do it because I go to Montgomery Men's Health. I am a client, and they have prescribed me a regimen that helps me keep up with this crazy schedule, but I love it.
Good. That's good.
I do. It's the place to go for ED treatments that are medical in nature and really work. It's run by a urologist. And the key thing is the testosterone test. It's only $99. And if the number is, and this is insidious, it really is, because that number can fall to the bottom without you realizing it. But all of a sudden, where did my get up and go? It got up and went. Well, that could be the reason. Or you're trying to lose weight and having no luck. They've helped guys lose many, many pounds because obesity could be a contributing factor to ED. But there are solutions far above and beyond pills that are much more effective that are available there. It is a medical facility to make your life better, happier, and more fulfilling. If you're not there, why would you not call 334-440-3663, get that test, and then get back on the road to complete wellness, not just in bed, but in the from sunrise to sundown. Lead a better and happier and more active life. 334-440-3663. And ladies, you know what? You should be encouraging him to make that call if you notice things in your relationship that just don't seem to be right. It could very much just be a medical issue. MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com. You can make an appointment there in a matter of seconds. I understand Skipper is smoking in the traffic dungeon today.
Well, looking pretty good around Montgomery, except we have a lot of building traffic, especially east and east-south Boulevard. This time of the day, it gets busy there, and it is. Up in Prattville, Highway 14, or used to be 14, they call it Fairview Avenue on the Prattville side of I-65, right near the McDonald's, and just down the street near the Circle K at Old Farm. Got 2 accidents there. They're trying to get those wrapped up. Other than that, looking pretty good all over the area. Just busy building afternoon traffic. Lowest tax rates in Alabama are at McKenna Nissan. Plus, they've got 0% financing up to 60 months on 2025 Muranos and 2026 Rogues. It's worth the drive. McKenna Nissan, exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. Buckle up. Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
When something goes wrong with your home's plumbing, it can throw off the whole house. Luke Wire has taken care of plumbing needs for River Region families for decades with their trusted technicians and 24/7 emergency services. From clogged drains to broken pipes and water heater issues, Luke Wire is there when your family needs them most. Get back to normal, fast. Whatever you require, call Luke Wire. AL license number 22154.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have Leaf Filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/radio to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/radio for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/radio for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/radio. See representative for warranty details.
Are you tired of the mainstream media's biased reporting? Do you want to stay informed on the news that really matters to you? Look no further than 1819 News. At 1819 News, we bring you the latest in Alabama news, politics, sports, culture, and more. We've assembled a team of journalists with Alabama values dedicated to the truth and the truth alone. Visit us at 1819news.com today. That's 1819news.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. Honest News, Alabama Values.
And thank you there, young Joy. We got Bill on the phone at 408. Bill, good afternoon.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hey.
Howdy.
You know, when I was younger and we were doing things that were dangerous or serious, and somebody kind of chickened out, we would just say, you know, if you're scared, say scared. The letter that Clinton turned in to Congress earlier today was him saying, I'm scared.
I didn't see the letter. I don't even know about it. How could I miss that with all that I read?
Joey on his show, I believe, presented it. If I was Mike Johnson, I would call Bill Clinton and Hillary up and tell them, you have 72 hours to make arrangements to be in front of Congress. And if you're not, we're going to go back to the time that you started office as President of the United States. And we're going to research and dig into each one of you's financial history. And if you think you're scared now, think about when your whole family's in our age and in prison.
Yeah.
They gotta, but again, the Democrats enjoy a level of protection from the legacy media that,
Yeah. And I bet somewhere in that letter, it's on advice of counsel, because they don't do anything without consulting their lawyers. And both of them are lawyers to begin with.
Bill hasn't been too good lately either,
but
health-wise.
I'm sure they're in the whole delay. We delay this long enough, it'll go away. You know.
I appreciate the call, Bill. We're just tight for time, my friend, and I want to get Ken on before we hit SRN News.
Hey, you were talking about the economy, and we've got proof that it's turning around. 5 years ago, all the protests stopped, and all those people were unemployed, all those paid protesters. But now they're back at work. The economy's booming.
Yep.
They're working again.
Yep.
I mean, you got thousands of them getting paid to protest. So that's just proof that the economy's great, because they're adding to it as well.
Let's think about the people that are coordinating all those people. They're getting paid handsomely, I'm sure.
Yes.
The ones sending out the messages and printing the signs and all that. So, yeah.
It's amazing how these professionally printed signs show up wherever they decide to have one of their stupid rallies to support the bad guys. Yeah. That's basically what they love doing. And I hope that America is figuring this out. Unless for some reason you want rapists, murderers, pedophiles, kid traffickers. These are who ICE is going into Minnesota to get. They should be throwing the doors open and say, welcome, come on down. Get these people the hell out of here. We'd like to live nice lives. We don't want to have to worry about who's around the corner. But no, we got to. They raised, I don't know how much, over $1 million, maybe $2 million, for the woman that told her friend to go and put her in harm's way. They're crazy. They're absolutely forking crazy. Thank you for the call. We're going to be discussing bosoms again next hour.
Today is January 13th, National Rubber Ducky Day. I just love taking a bath with my rubber ducky. We have so much fun. Uh-oh, hang on, rubber ducky. It's an underwater volcano. That was a close one. Have a splishy splashy National Rubber Ducky Day.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
With SRN News, I'm Bob Agnew in Washington. President Trump took the stage this afternoon in Detroit. He talked about his approach to the nation's economy and also said he's doing even more to bring down gasoline prices. Overall prices rose 0.3% last month. That matched November's pace as gas and used car prices declined. Core inflation did increase 0.2%. Overall inflation is cooling, but steep grocery and rent prices are still keeping a little pressure on household budgets. The creator of Dilbert, Scott Adams, has passed away at age 68 from metastatic prostate cancer. His wife confirmed the news during a live stream, sharing his final message of gratitude and love for his audience. Brad Smith says AI data centers should be covered by the industry, not taxpayers. Microsoft faces resistance in Wisconsin. This is SRN News.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Ask yourself this question. Is it really worth holding on to that timeshare that you know you need to get rid of? Here's the truth. The average maintenance fee just went up over 17%. That could have been 117%, and there's nothing you can do about it. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check for annual maintenance and assessment fees. I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. For 15 years, I've helped over 50,000 families cancel their timeshare. Not sell it, not transfer it, cancel it. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment and your maintenance fees would never go up? That's a lie. Are you ready to get rid of your timeshare once and for all? Simply call us and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit that explains all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your timeshare exit kit. 800-919-3200. That's 800-919-3200. 800-919-3200.
y'all. Do y'all do acrylics? Can y'all monogram these? Hey! How's your mom and them?
My mama is driving me crazy.
My daddy's gonna kill me.
My daddy's gonna kill you. Some fool stole my buggy at the Piggly Wiggly.
Darn.
Damn.
Darn.
Damn. I love Clemson. Go Clemson! I hate Clemson. They got propane on sale up at Walmart.
How can I be out of hairspray?
Is my hair too big? My hair won't do nothing.
This cellulite cream ain't worth a crap.
Darn, my tanning bed's broke. I'm fixing to go swimming.
I'm fixing to fry up some okra.
I'm fixing to beat your
Are you ready for Christmas?
Are you ready for Christmas? Are you ready for Christmas? Jesus drank wine.
I go to First Baptist.
I go to First Methodist.
I go to First Presbyterian.
Let me tell you something.
When I was a cheerleader, when I was a debutante,
When I was Rush Chairman of Chi Omega.
I'll have a Jack and Coke, please.
I'll have a Jack and Ginger, please.
I brought White Zinfandel. Bet I can funnel a beer faster than you.
Oh my God, I know her. We used to do pageants together.
Can you believe that fat was our homecoming queen?
He's dumb as dirt, bless his heart.
She ain't got a pot in. Bless her heart.
We had to put Meemaw in a nursing home. Bless her heart.
She found out her husband. Bless her heart.
She didn't use Duke's mayonnaise.
Next week, I'm going on a diet.
I ain't Japanese. I'm using a fork.
Darn. I don't have enough casserole dishes.
You need me to make a cheese ball.
More taters?
Ugh, I'm full as a tick.
I want to do the entire room in Laura Ashley.
I need to order 12 bridesmaids dresses, please.
Does this pistol come in pink?
You couldn't pay me to live in New York. Oprah's new network sucks.
Is this tacky?
Ever thought about selling Mary Kay?
You ever thought about selling Tupperware? You ever thought about selling Amway? We got to go to the hospital. Your daddy's done fell out of the deer stand again.
Blake Shelton's cute as a button. You better come give me some sugar.
Honey, darling, sweetie, sugar, sweetie pie.
Sweetheart.
You don't need another boat.
He's a goober.
I hope you got good insurance.
Do what?
Can you believe that didn't write a thank you note?
Up next, Rich Thomas. He's no boob.
Rich Thomas Weather is brought to you by Wiley Sanders Truck Lines.
Go to work for a family that puts God and family first. Wiley Sanders is looking for experienced dump truck drivers. Call them today, 855-777-9785. Drive for Wiley Sanders Truck Lines and be part of the family.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. We've got another front on the way soon that will bring in even colder air. Tonight, not quite as cold as last night. Overnight low temperature down to about 37 as clouds will be on the increase. I've got us in the upper 50s on Wednesday, making Wednesday the warmest day of the week. Could be some isolated showers Wednesday evening out ahead of another Arctic front. Thursday looks very cold with a high temperature only up to about 41. I think we'll be close to 20 degrees, if not colder, first thing on Friday morning around dawn. And it looks like a very chilly weekend ahead. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
The holidays may be over, but the bills don't have to weigh you down. Let ASE Credit Union help lighten your financial load with our special post-holiday loan options. Visit us online at yourasecu.com or stop by one of our branches to learn more. Terms and conditions apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
All right, excuse me for a moment. I have to pay a bill. So,
All right. That's a very good thing.
Since we spent actually a good chunk of the first hour talking about birds and bees related issues.
And it was adorable.
It was nice.
It was adorable.
I'm not going to give any clues on the person that just came to the radio station to pick up a prize, but it's somebody I have preeminent respect for, and he was okay with it. He thought it was entertaining. I think that's what we're here to do, right?
It was entertaining. And you know what? If you didn't like it, you're a prude.
It was great radio.
Good. Then we're all agreed. All right. We have achieved. I got a $12.44 Discover card bill. And I'm going to pay it now because I use my email for show stuff. And if I open this and lose it, I'll forget to pay it. And then they'll charge me $30.
For the 12, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And it'll be your fault when I could use that $30 to bring in treats and things.
Right. All right.
Well,
So
what do
pay
you
that
want to talk
bill.
about?
It's
Pay that
done.
bill. What are we going to talk about?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I mean, the whole idea of boobs is a very essential part of the entertainment industry. See, that's one of the things that when people are casting women in roles, they're looking at body shape. They're looking at the proportion of the female anatomy to itself. Used to be that those proportions were what, 36, 26, 36, right?
Ask Sir Mix-a-Lot.
See, does he have a song
Baby
about
Got
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting because
the movie maven knows the lyrics to that song by heart, by the way, and you're in this pretty close in age.
there's all these stories about women being told they needed to lose weight, they needed to make themselves look good and stuff like that. But that's an essential part of the visual component of the television shows and the movies that we watch.
I'm not a fan of the gratuitous nudity and boobs, though.
No,
but
gratuitous.
I do agree.
No.
Yeah, some people that watched Death by Lightning were caught off guard by that free love camp in Oneida, New York.
Yeah.
But it was a real thing. It was based on history. And we sometimes think that people just didn't do that. I mean, they had lots of kids.
Yeah.
But
You get there one way.
in a gratuitous sense.
Well, I thought that the way they handled it was very good.
I agree. I
Letting
did
you
not
see-
find it unnecessary to tell the story. And because it is true and it's part of Gateau and his perpetual rejection that eventually leads to the resentment that he shoots the president.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's part of that story. And again, just being rejected in yet another context, because every time he tried to get somewhere, there was just something off-putting about the guy and people in a position to help him always turned him down. That's part of it.
Yeah.
He wanted to be something, to be somebody, and he clearly mentally was not capable of doing that.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't.
Um,
But again, that factors into the why do we watch the things we watch? Why do we watch a show? It's because we care about those characters. We care about that story. And if it's not a story that you can get behind, like part of the problem with Stranger Things, I really enjoyed Stranger Things, but part of the problem with Stranger Things is that there were so many characters.
Oh yeah.
In order to
Lots
have
of lore
storyline for everybody, you had to have these conversations that went on and on forever. But what is it that pushes people's buttons that makes them want to see someone perform, or see someone in a particular role? And I think that has something to do with it. The female body and what they look like gives you a certain, an interest in watching that person do their thing.
Now, we're talking about things that, frankly, are quite natural, and it's a shame that. I'll give you a quick example. If either of you had a chance to watch The Critical Drinker on YouTube.
Yes.
Snips.
Yes.
He does an episode on Scarlett Johansson and the gays. And by that, I mean G-A-Z-E.
The male gaze.
Yeah.
The male gaze.
Yeah.
It's
I'll have to watch
brilliant.
that. Yeah.
And it exposes her for what a flaming hypocrite she is, because on one hand, she used her looks and her body to get some pretty darn impressive movie roles. And now all of a sudden, well, what do you expect? If you're going to look that good, men are going to look at you. It's natural.
Well, and if you didn't want your boobs to be a topic of conversation, you wouldn't wear dresses that have them overflowing.
Right. That leave little to the imagination.
Right. Because you have a choice in what you wear, and you can be modest.
I just find that such BS. Hollywood, I don't think they're ever going to get off the woke agenda, and it's going to hurt them ultimately. It is now.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people have just had it. And again, conservatives don't go to protest to block ICE and government officials. We don't give you our money.
Yeah. Well,
that's how we make our point. We stop spending money with you.
Yeah. And that's the thing, that there's so many choices. There's so many choices out there right now. It's so many different streaming services. You've got Netflix, you've got Disney, you've got Paramount, you've got, HBO Max. What do you choose? Because every one of them costs money, and you've got to spend your money the best way possible. So what do you look at?
So how about my we got to give America something to look forward to laugh at the theater. And
Yeah.
I think my
Yeah.
Boob Squad idea is a masterpiece of
Yeah.
brilliance.
Yeah.
Done properly, they wouldn't have to show one thing that would cause that movie to be
Exactly.
R-rated.
Exactly.
The innuendo and suggestiveness is better a lot of times anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It
'Cause
really
then you
is. It's
can imagine-
it's
you're like,
cleverer.
ooh. Uh-huh.
Is that a word? Clever.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it's allowing the audience then to use their imaginations. And
Right.
that can be very powerful.
Speaking of exciting movies, here's Twister on the phone.
Twister, I don't even know
Hey,
it.
good afternoon, guys.
Mhm.
How are we?
Good one.
We're doing pretty good.
Hey, I hear you. Can't have a better subject, right? I wanted to bring up a couple of other indicators about how men and women were treated back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Were back to Dick Van Dyke show. The men's and women's beds were always shown 3 feet apart.
Everybody slept in a single bed. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. And they kept everything where they didn't have to show it. They left it to our imagination,
Yeah.
which worked out just fine, you know?
Yeah.
Now, it's not everybody's going to know this, and I apologize to the younger demographics for not. But one of the things that TV shows and then had tremendous impact on fashion, and I don't know the type of pant that Mary Tyler Moore wore as Dick Van Dyke's wife, but she was a beautiful woman,
Yeah.
and she looked great. She wore pants and not
Yeah.
skirts like June Cleaver.
Capris,
And
I think.
the pants had a stirrup, I think, that went under the foot.
Oh,
when you
I
put
love
them on.
those.
Mm-hmm.
Well, put them on the map. I mean,
Yeah.
tons of those were sold
Yeah.
because Mary Tyler Moore.
Exactly.
Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Women loved Ben Casey. Who was Ben Casey? He was the man's man, dark, hairy chest, but he was a doctor.
Doctor. Yeah.
Yeah.
On TV.
And I remember my mom, all the neighborhood moms wore the Ben Casey medical shirt, whatever the hell it was called,
Mm-hmm.
all inspired from that show
Yeah,
because they thought he was hot. What's wrong with that?
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
Mm-hmm. Well, think about what
There's
happened
nothing wrong
with
with it.
Miami Vice with those
Now,
leisure suits.
Miami
in
Vice,
it.
how many of those cotton outfits were sold?
Oh yeah.
You know?
If you have seen the open to Miami Vice with the theme song, the great theme song by Jan Emmer, there is a 1-second glimpse of a woman walking down the street from behind in a bathing suit bottom.
Mm-hmm.
HOT, off the charts, not naked, just.
Right.
And that's how I was wired to react to things like that. That's just the way I am, and most men are.
It's a subliminal thing.
But we got a Supreme Court justice who doesn't know the difference between a male and a female.
Exactly.
The diversity and inclusion ad from Joe Biden, Katanji, what an embarrassment that woman is.
Yeah. Tom Selleck in the flowered Hawaiian shirt.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Tom
The
Selleck is
mustache.
peak masculinity.
Hey,
The
when
mustache,
Rosie sat
all
in
this-
that chair, she's the vapors.
Yeah.
Just Tom
Yeah.
Selleck.
But think of all
Hope
the
Rosie's
men that
doing
grew
well. Yes.
mustaches because of Tom Selleck. You know.
Hey, there were men that grew
Sam
mustaches in
Elliott?
Miami because of me.
Mm-hmm.
And some women too, from what I understand.
Greg, you still got Tom Selleck outbeat.
This is the happiest day of the year so far. We're talking about all my favorite topics.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You've got a better mustache than Tom Selleck ever thought of, or what's his name? The cowboy that does the commercials. Sam Elliott.
Oh yeah. He wouldn't look right without it.
Much better mustache on Greg Goodell.
All right, Twister, you're welcome to call the show anytime, okay? Just know that. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for yours. Good afternoon, Daryl.
Good afternoon, y'all. How are you?
Hey.
We're doing all right.
We're hot. That's what we are.
We're just rolling with the punches here, baby.
Yeah.
I just wanted to mention a subject of boobs.
Yep.
Yes.
It is something that has had the interest of men, and it goes all the way back to the cleavage.
See what he did there? That's
Yeah.
good. I love that. I can't wait to use that on Rich Thomas tomorrow.
Yep.
I'm afraid that's all the intelligence I have to share today.
It was great. Thank you. That was awesome. What a great way to go into a break, too.
Yeah.
Thank you for the call.
As always, love your show. You have a great day.
Thanks, brother.
You know, I think we kind of stumbled into something here this afternoon. I really do.
It's a fundamental secret of life.
There's a place I don't want you to stumble in. I want you to find it and use it. And guys, listen up.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, from the first hour and 30 minutes of this show, you know that there's nobody more versed in what women want than me. Stop laughing and don't look at your radio like that. But pleasing a woman, giving her something, a surprise, some pampering, like a gift certificate to AMS Studios in Prattville. That's Pamela's business. And great things happen there. A, to improve your look, to reconfigure your body, all kinds of goals like that you may have set for this year. It's all there. But there are pampering services that women absolutely love that they may not spend the money on themselves to do it, but boy, would they love you to give them that ticket to go have a day at the spa.
Yeah.
And I'm going to let Pamela talk about some of especially with Valentine's Day
Well,
coming
and
up.
it's giving them permission to do something for themselves.
Yes. And you need to do that, guys.
Yeah.
Yes. We have Valentine's specials right now. We have one that's the Ultimate Deluxe Facial, but we have Sugar Scrub add-on and a 24 karat gold mask with red light therapy add-on just for Valentine's Day.
Wow.
And you buy a gift certificate, mention the Valentine's special. And then we have head to toe also. That's a combination mini facial and massage. So, yes.
Yeah.
So you get all of the pampering, and it's relaxing at the spa. I mean, the atmosphere is top notch. There's
It is.
aromatherapy, the sound machines, the calming lights. What was it? The nap that you took in that room.
Yeah.
The light machine that we use in there just had you induced into sleepiness.
It was awesome. And then I bowled great right afterwards
Yeah.
too, because I wasn't all wound up. I was so relaxed and
Relaxed.
calm.
Yeah.
And we talk about things like maybe you have a scar. I've been asked this actually by a number of women who either have a scar from a surgery or something that they would like to. They're tired of looking at it.
Yeah, stretch marks too.
Yeah.
That kind of hyperpigmentation.
This technology takes them away. My doctor recommended it for me for a couple of leg scars that I had. And it's amazing. It's quick. It's just a quick hot pinch. And then as time passes, you see it do its magic and it lifts out that pigmentation that makes that look unappealing.
Yeah.
And before you know it, it's not there anymore.
And we're running our summer body specials right now too, because summer bodies are made in the winter.
Yes, they are.
So the IPL, laser hair removal, and the Evolve body contouring, we have specials on. So go check our Facebook page out, and you can call us if you're interested.
Guys, this is
But there's money
absolutely-
off and free sessions when you buy packages. So it's a great deal right now.
It is a sensational gift for Valentine's Day. But in the meantime, if you have issues that you want to work on, go to amsstudiosmedspa.com, the
Yes.
new website, and check it out. You can call 730-1268 till 5:30 this afternoon for a phone consultation. But do look into it because time is ripping. We're almost in the middle of the first month of the year.
Yep.
I know.
Yep. We're 1 month away from Valentine's.
Yeah. So
It's Friday the 13th.
don't delay and
Before
and
Valentine's
give
Day.
her something that she may not be expecting but will absolutely love. And I'm one of the many men that visit AMS Studios too. Maybe I'm a little vain, but I like the results I get.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And a fraction of what cosmetic surgeries and things like that can cost. All right, we're going to bookend this break with traffic updates from Skipper. We have 1819 News coming up next. 272-9228.
Well, if you are headed outbound on Vaughn Road, just past Chantilly Parkway at Laurelwood Drive, we've got an accident there. In Montgomery right now, we are very busy east and east-south Boulevard, Troy Highway, Taylor Road, 231 to Wetumpka, some of our busier spots. I-65 and 85 light to mostly moderate traffic. Please be safe out there. We'll keep you updated. When it comes to the big jobs, check out the new CAT Next Generation Track Loaders at Thompson Tractor. Bigger cab, more torque, more power, and great financing available. ThompsonTractor.com. They're off I-85 just past Taylor Road. Buckle up with J. Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
News is brought to you by Budget Floors and More, your new best friend.
1819 News.
Alabama Attorney General Steve Marshall was in Hoover this past Monday in order to finalize paperwork to run in the Republican primary for the U.S. Senate seat. About 50 supporters also showed up at the headquarters for the Alabama Republican Party in order to cheer Marshall on. Marshall said he was pleased to see so many young people come out in support of him, and he called them the next generation of leaders. Marshall also expressed gratitude to Alabama farmers who also came out to show their support. The Alabama Farmers Federation endorsed Marshall back in October of 2025. The primary election will be held this coming May 19th, with the general election being held on November 3rd. I'll be back with more Alabama stories after this.
Some of the greatest blessings is just having the people that care about you, to have someone that's just going to love you and make you feel important. They encourage you to be in church. They encourage you to be in prayer. They encourage you to be in your Bible. Now it's a part of my day every day. My house parents planted seeds in me that you can see where those seeds have sprouted in my life and helped change my life.
Big Oak Ranch, a Christian home for children needing a chance.
2 reports of child abuse have been filed with police in Winfield. An investigation is now underway at the New Dawn Daycare Center. The daycare closed on January 8th as a result of this investigation. It is the result of 2 complaints filed with police by parents of children that have been attending that daycare. A Calhoun County man has been sentenced to 32 months in prison for the possession of an illegal machine gun. 25-year-old Justice Edmondson of Anniston entered a guilty plea to the charges filed against him in August of last year. Edmondson was charged after a group of people were shot at and injured during a gathering. Investigators found that Edmondson had modified a handgun with a Glock switch. His actions were caught on a nearby security camera. I'm Andrea Tice.
For more news affecting Alabamians, go to 1819news.com. And while you're there, subscribe to the daily newsletter.
Budget Floors and More has the best prices. Carpet as low as 69 cents per square foot. LVP starting at $1.29 a square foot. Sheet vinyl as low as 65 cents per square foot. And the lowest prices on flooring installation supplies. Budget Floors and More across from Delray Publix.
What does it mean for a nation to be successful? I'm Stephanie Bryan, Tribal Chair and CEO of the Poarch Creek Indians. We believe a successful nation gives back. As we've built economic opportunity and prosperity, the Poarch Creek Indians have been able to give back to our neighbors in Alabama and beyond. More than $37 million since 2021 alone. From education and health care to tornado relief, learn more about our charitable giving at PoarchCreekIndians.org.
We get this question all the time.
Do you handle that?
Buying or selling a home?
Yes.
Commercial?
Yes.
Land or investments?
Absolutely. Hannah and Eddie Realty Group. One team.
Every real estate move. 334-322-0662.
Love is in the air and on the boat. The Harriet 2 riverboat, that is. Bring your special someone for a romantic evening and experience the elegance of cruising the Alabama River. Enjoy a delicious dinner while taking in the stunning sights. Dance the night away to the tunes that touch your soul, or just sit back and relax. Roses and champagne complete your lover's evening. Book your Valentine's cruise for February 13th and 14th at funinmontgomery.com.
This holiday, make your home feel merry, bright, and beautifully furnished. Royal Furniture is celebrating the season with royal savings on living rooms, bedrooms, dining sets, and more. Right now, unwrap doorbuster deals and fast delivery. Need credit? Get the Royal Credit for any credit situation. Whether you're hosting the whole family or gifting comfort to yourself, it's the Royal Furniture Holiday Savings Event going on now. Royal Furniture in Auburn, Prattville, and Eastern Boulevard in Montgomery.
Hello, everyone. Robbie Pelt with Capital City Roofing. If you think about it, your home is your biggest investment in life. Your roof covers your home, so why jeopardize your biggest investment on a roofer you don't know anything about when you can deal with a reputable roofing company like Capital City Roofing? We have an A+ Better business rating and the best manufacturers and workmanship warranties available. We do all residential and commercial roofing applications that are certified through the manufacturer to ensure you get the best material and workmanship money can buy. We also have your project in our best interest before and after construction has been done. Don't hesitate to call us if you have any roofing issues or questions. We will match any of our competitors' price and give you the same great workmanship warranty. We also give free estimates. Give us a call today and let us show you the difference. 277-3311. That's 277-3311. Or you can check us out on the web at www.capitalcityroofing.com. Capital City Roofing. We capitalize the roofing industry.
Rich Thomas Weather, a service of Riverside Chevrolet Wetumpka. If it's Chevy, it's Riverside. Best price, best selection. Check them out on the web at riversideusa.net.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. We've got another front on the way soon that will bring in even colder air. Tonight, not quite as cold as last night. Overnight low temperature down to about 37 as clouds will be on the increase. I've got us in the upper 50s on Wednesday, making Wednesday the warmest day of the week. Could be some isolated showers Wednesday evening out ahead of another Arctic front. Thursday looks very cold with a high temperature only up to about 41. I think we'll be close to 20 degrees, if not colder, first thing on Friday morning around dawn. And it looks like a very chilly weekend ahead. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. The River Region's News Talk Station. News Talk 93.1, WACV. News Talk 93.1.
And now a star is born. On January 13th, 1961, the world welcomed little baby Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Nurse! I can't find my baby in the nursery.
Maybe the dingo ate your baby.
What?
I'm just kidding. She's right here. Julia Louis-Dreyfus, a star is born.
I got to give that woman credit. She picks her spots well, and to this day, I remain convinced. If you have not seen Veep, it's one of the funniest shows I've ever seen. Is it raunchy? Yeah.
If you like the first hour of this show, go watch Veep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, they're just talking about life.
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of life.
And,
all this stuff we've been talking about.
And the way things happen in D.C. and so forth. And I'm sorry, there's just too many parallels for me to think that she was not giving us a fictitious Hillary Clinton presidency because of the kind of person she was. I mean, knife in the back, whatever it takes to win, that kind of thing. Speaking of whatever it takes to win, Don and Mitch Duncan are going to join us on the morning show Friday. We are doing one more Duncan and Son Predict-a-thon in the spirit of good sportsmanship. Indiana playing Miami. I think most people are picking Indiana, and I certainly am, and I just don't know how much they're going to win by. But that'll give you a chance to make your prediction on the game and win some Duncan dollars if you're the first person with the precise outcome when we look at all the scores.
And there have been people who've won it this season.
We had 8 winners in the first 10 weeks and then hit a wall because of odd scores and so forth. We normally do it for Auburn and Alabama, but hey, we've invested a lot of time and energy in the college football season. It comes to an end on Monday night, so you'll have the weekend to get your prediction in. And Duncan dollars can be redeemed for anything you need at Don Duncan. What they do is you pick one of the 4 locations. There's a couple in Millbrook, one on Mount Duncan, the hill behind the McDonald's and Highway 14, another one on Cruzada. There's one downtown at 408 Madison, which is great if you work downtown anywhere because they'll get you to your office while they're working on your car if you need that. And Doug Mitchell and his team on Bell Road just north of Vaughan. That's my group most of the time, but I would go anywhere. The services offered, they accept car insurance, repair policies. They sell wholesale price, major name brand tires. Oftentimes they have overstocks. You should check in on their Facebook page when you have a need for tires. Anytime you're planning a trip, get your car in for the preventive maintenance they do. They will check everything that has put people on. And that's the thing. You don't want to be on the side of the roads thinking, God, I wish I had listened to Greg and gotten my car in before I made this trip because now it's a mess. And it could have been avoided. Preventive maintenance, something they do extraordinarily well. You need windshield wipers, whatever. You can use those Duncan dollars for anything you need at any of the 4 Don Duncan All-American Auto and Tire locations. Look for the VIP Club on Facebook Rich Thomas is a member, and his next service is going to be absolutely free. So, and we're looking forward to one last shot here in the college football season. The NFL, I have no idea who's good or who's bad, but we had another coach quit. Mike Tomlin from the Steelers after 19 seasons.
Yeah, he's been with them a long time.
Can I interrupt
Long
you
time.
guys for 2 things?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
First, check your tabs because the internet keeps freezing.
Okay.
Second, there's an accident on northbound I-65, half a mile south of the first Prattville exit.
Uh-oh.
Go over to the left because it's in the right lane and responders are not there yet. So it's going to slow down substantially.
Yeah, we got rush hour coming up. Yeah, that's going to affect things pretty badly.
Yes, and by all means, we want to get those things out so people are aware.
And also, did you just see what Bill Maher said?
He
That
scolds woke Dems who attack men.
that Democrats make men feel guilty for having
Urges.
Yeah.
For being desirous of women.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they want to shut nature down. Somehow they got shortchanged in that category. Some way, somehow, the way they're wired, I don't know. But they seem to have deep resentment for people who are doing what nature programmed into us.
Yeah.
To be attracted to the other sex, to want to reproduce, to
Be
make.
fruitful and multiply.
Yeah.
And that's part of the
And they want to
cycle of
pretend that
life.
doesn't exist.
Well, and they're all talking about, and it's not just the United States, it's all over the world. There are countries where the birth rate has declined so drastically that they're desperate for people having babies.
Yeah. Elon can only do so much.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, if you're gonna have somebody father your child,
Did you see his most recent baby mama said something about being pro trans kids?
and he wants
so
custody.
he's filing for custody.
Good.
Yep.
good. Pushing that on little kids,
They have a 1-year-old. Why are you even thinking about that?
exactly.
already?
Why would that even be the slightest concern?
Goodness.
And I think a huge part of that isn't kids that think they're
It's
in the wrong body. It's
Yes.
a social trend,
Mhm.
a means to acceptance or attention
Yep.
that they can't get
Absolutely.
otherwise.
Well, and it's part of that philosophy, too, that you can be anything you want to be. Well, no, not necessarily.
Not necessarily, no.
Like if I wanted to be an astronaut when I was growing up as a kid, but I had a severe nearsightedness. I had to wear glasses. And so I came to the resolution pretty quickly, the recognition that I wasn't going to be an astronaut. And especially when, the older I got, the more I realized all the stuff an astronaut had to do. I don't think I could survive being in a capsule in space. I barely can handle a car ride. So it was one of those things that there's certain things you can't do. I could never be a quarterback in the NFL. I wasn't built that way. I wasn't tall. Didn't have a lot of muscles. But it's this idea that we plant this notion in people's heads that they can do anything. Well, yeah, within certain limitations,
And
you
your
can do
skill
anything.
set, too.
And your skill set, exactly.
And
what you
schools-
are willing to do to improve your skill set.
Schools should be far more dedicated to helping. One of the things I noticed, and I've spoken at a lot of classes, and you saw me
Yep.
at
this
AUM,
summer. Yep.
and I started with my daughter when she was very young, not pushing, just saying, what do you want to be when you grow up? And she, it was always something related to animals. Well, she's working at one of the most respected zoos in America now in New Orleans.
Yep.
At the Audubon Zoo in graphic design. She's around animals all the time, loves to photograph them. And I don't know that I've done anything in my life better than have a daughter, to provide her with an education. She has no student debt, and she's doing what she loves doing.
Can't ask for better than that.
And has succeeded. She's received acknowledgments and things like that for her photography.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I help her out when if she needs for Christmas. It was expensive, but it was something I know she's using on the job. It's a like a gyro thing that keeps the camera steady no matter.
Oh,
what.
yes. That's awesome.
Something a professional photographer can use.
Yep.
So when she does want something, it's never anything silly or frivolous, although I would indulge that, I suppose, depending. But she's got a magnificent telephoto lens for her camera.
Yeah.
She could not afford to do that, or she could put it on a credit card, but then you're paying that forever and so forth.
Yeah.
So it's just like every minute of time, every dime I've invested, I get the payoff every day with a daughter I'm just so incredibly proud of.
Yeah.
And it's the best thing in life, ultimately.
Yeah.
I don't want to get emotional here, so I'm not going to get emotional. But when you get down to the basics, it's like I've accumulated some nice honors over the course of my career, and it's nice to have trophies, best newscast, best morning show host, all that. That's all nice. But what gives me the greatest satisfaction is family.
Yeah.
And that you can't put a price tag on that. And
well, she is your legacy. I mean, she's going to live on after you're long gone, which, hopefully you won't be long gone for another 20, 30 years,
Well, there have been times lately, especially reading the news, where I wonder if I'll make it to Friday. But the important thing is she knows that.
Yeah.
And it's not because I get her a lens or a whatever for her work, because I tell her.
Yeah.
You're
proud of her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did that at Christmas time.
Yeah.
Many years ago in Miami, my dad came down to visit and play golf, and we're in the elevator. I'm living on Biscayne Bay, 25 stories up. It's the ultimate bachelor pad. Even Joe Namath would have been proud. And I have reached the peak of my success in South Florida. And my dad and I are riding up the elevator, and he says, "Hey, son, your mom and I were talking, and we wanted to give you this." And it was a check for $1,000. I said, "Dad,
wow.
I appreciate this." He said, "I just want to let you know we're proud of you."
Oh.
That was graduation day in life for me.
Oh.
So at Christmas time, I did a similar thing with my daughter. I said, "This isn't for Christmas, but this is the time to do it because your mom's here."
Yeah.
And I want to carry on the Budell tradition of what my father said to me that day. This is not because I'm obligated to do it or any other reason. I'm proud of you. And I know you'll do something that will enhance your life with this.
Yeah.
And I hope one day she gets to do the same thing.
Wow. That's great. That's great.
My reward came last night out of the blue. She sent me a video of her dog Easy, who was just acting like a goofball on the couch. And it made me smile. I couldn't have watched anything on TV or anywhere else that would have made me smile more than watching my little grandson, as I call him, just because I miss him. I love going down there to visit.
Yeah.
And those little things mean more to me. In the move I just made, I had to go back to something I've said 1,000 times on the air. If the house was on fire and I had time to go in and get one or two things that could not be replaced, you're going to laugh, but one of them was a popsicle stick pen holder that she made for me at a Christian daycare when she was 4 years old, with a cute picture of her and a heart. It was for Father's Day.
Oh, yeah.
I have that. That was the most carefully wrapped thing in the move. Anything else, it's fair game. But that's what among these things we have. My daughter knows I'm way over the top sentimental. I finally, whenever she gave me, she's always been in charge of colognes and stuff for me, because daughters want their dad to smell right, whatever that. I could be trendy. And I saved every bottle after it was empty.
Oh.
I don't know why, but I did. But
because it was from her.
So
it was from her.
I
Yeah.
took a picture and said, "Thanks for the memories."
Yeah.
And those I did because she was, Dad, what are you doing? Yeah, you're gonna look like one of those hoarders on TV if you don't do something. So that was the rule of thumb. What can't be replaced? You don't want sucked up by a tornado or burned up in a fire.
Yeah,
that was kind of the principle. And those are the things that mean the most to me. I have just given you the keys to my kingdom, friends.
That and boobs.
And boobs, well, we've really. Any calls on that? 272-9228?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Is it an important day in a woman's life when she gets her first bra, Pamela?
Is it?
Is it a very important day?
I don't know. I don't remember. So
Yeah.
I guess not.
Yeah.
There was a point when I used to hate bra shopping.
Yeah.
I think a lot of women today still hate it. It's just like something they got to do.
Yeah. It's a necessary evil.
No, but now I love to buy pretty stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and you can find a lot. But
It's like once you get home, it's like, get that thing off of me. Let the girls
yeah,
dangle
it
free.
depends.
Yeah.
Usually I put on
That's
like
my
a
favorite
sports
part of
bra
homecoming.
when I get home. So I do the opposite. I wear something tighter than I wore all day.
Gotta keep it. Yeah. That way you
I
can
don't
do
know
stuff,
why.
so, yeah.
But no, I had bigger boobs when I was young.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't find girls' bras. You have to shop for women's bras when you have real boobs as a young teenager. And that is terrible. It's like how fat kids have to shop for grown people clothes, and you're like,
Oh yeah.
you're not cute and stylish.
Oh yeah. I hated it.
So
yeah.
when having to shop for women's bras, I was like, no, I'm gonna wear a sports bra.
Oh, before I forget, the movie Maven will join us today.
To talk about boobs?
Good.
Or is she gonna rap? So mix a lot.
She could keep. she could keep that conversation going. I think.
Talk about
But-
Julie Andrews.
No, we watched something recommended by you, Leanne.
Sinners? Oh, Leanne, good. Y'all still need to watch Sinners.
I'll have the.
Oh man, I need to watch
shortly.
that too.
It's so good.
I've had so many
It's
of my
award-winning
students,
now.
students at AUM say, "You got to see this movie, Mr. Wallace. It's so cool."
Very good. But Leanne is hilarious. Actually, when you were playing that Southern Women's Isms,
Yes.
I was thinking people who enjoy this got to watch Leanne.
Yeah. At first, I wasn't blown away, but there was enough to do a second episode.
See, that's what I said. You have to get through the first one.
Yeah.
Because it's a little hokey. The accent's not quite right.
But that's her real accent.
No,
That's
her
what she-
the one who plays her sister.
Oh, okay.
It's Kristen Johnson, and
From
she's
Third Rock?
Yes, and she's like from New Jersey or something.
Yeah.
So it
But
takes
she
her a
got
minute
that-
to
she's
get
got
into
that
it.
Southern thing down.
She gets into it.
That's
Yep.
good.
But it's silly but fun.
Yeah.
There's a lot of out loud laughter moments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you got to give it at least a couple of episodes to kind of connect with it. But
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it.
Well, you should go on YouTube and see some of her comic bits when she's in her stand-up show.
Oh yeah, she
Leanne.
has Netflix specials too. She is
'cause
funny.
She talks about life.
Yeah, she's real.
She talks about boobs.
Yes.
There are times she does that.
There's some funny.
Yeah. And
comments.
she's talking about her Soma underwear on
Yes.
Leanne.
I mean, the thing she
doesn't fit
said,
in her
because she's a
Soma.
woman who's going back out into the single world, and the thing she worries about and obsesses about, it's very funny stuff.
It's
very
hilarious.
relatable. I don't know if it's on today's Movie Maven list, but she'll be joining us at 5:35. Brought to you by AMS Studios in Prattville.
Yay.
Our show delivered to you by Clark's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing.
Yep.
Everybody needs to, there would be, the population of the South would be about 15 if we didn't have air conditioning. But it doesn't have to cost you an arm and a leg to stay comfortable. Clark's, for $180, comes to your house twice a year to tune your system, to examine all the major component parts, coolant, everything to make sure that you're ready for the seasonal weather ahead. We have two, warm and cold. They may recommend a repair, but if you're a member, you get a discount on parts and labor. And they also employ the most talented plumbers. I would put them up. If they did a team plumbing competition on TV, I would put them up against anybody because they know how to diagnose and apply a fix. And a Clark's Club membership guarantees you priority service no matter when. And their plumbing problems never come up at a convenient time. I think I'll schedule one for this evening.
Oh, yeah.
No, they usually need immediate attention. Clark's guarantees it. Again, with a discount on parts and labor. 277-2125. Also, if you had planned at some point this year to replace your current unit, you can get 0% financing on the best systems out there. And I purchased one a little over 3 years ago from Clark's, and it's paid for itself in electricity savings. I never thought I'd see electric bills at or above or below $200 again on a 2,500 square foot house. It's not huge, but I know what it was costing and what it costs now.
Yeah.
Incredible savings. And I bought it through Clark's. They installed it. They do the warranty service on it. It's great to have it all under one umbrella. 277-2125. 277-2125 or visit clarkcomfort.com. Their Alabama certification number 09098. Market was down. It was weird. It started down, went soaring back up before it opened, and then finished down. Brant will explain that to us. Next hour, Wall Street Business, though, is next after traffic.
We have an accident, I-65 northbound. This is going to be right before Cobbs Ford Road. They have moved it off the roadway on the right side right now. Left lanes are going to be your best bet. Please watch out for emergency vehicles. The rightmost lane is blocked, so get over. We also had an accident a little earlier, Vaud Road, just past Chantilly Parkway at Laurelwood Drive. Please watch out for emergency vehicles. They're busy everywhere else. Keep it here. We will keep you updated. Is that cute new Christmas puppy leaving presents all over your house? Well, call Vicky at Invisible Fence and ask about their indoor system. Problem solved. 265-2585. Buckle up. Wendell J. Montgomery, Skywatch Traffic.
With the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Bob Agnew. President Trump took the stage this afternoon in Detroit, where he promoted his approach to the nation's economy.
When you see energy coming down like I brought it down, when gasoline coming down, that brings everything else down. It's so much bigger than any other factor. When gasoline gets to be $1.99 a gallon, everything comes down. The donuts come down, the truck that delivers the donuts, the stove that makes the donuts, the whole thing, it all comes down, and it's coming down much faster than anybody can even believe.
Prices rose 0.3% last month, matching November's pace as gas and used car prices both declined. Core inflation increased 0.2%. Overall inflation is cooling, but steep grocery and rent prices keep pressure on household budgets for now. On Wall Street at the close, the Dow was off 398 points, the Nasdaq down 24. The S&P 500 lost 13. For the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Bob Agnew.
Today's show is brought to you by Eating in a Recliner, the best way to create a crumb museum that future generations can enjoy.
Kick off 2026 with a money-saving deal at the River Region's top pizza buffet. Pizza Perfect. In January, get $5 off any large pizza. No matter how many toppings, you'll save $5. Pizza Perfect's buffet includes pizza as well as spaghetti, breadsticks, salad, dessert, and drink for only $13. The buffet is available Monday through Saturday for lunch and for dinner on Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. In January, get $5 off any large pizza at Pizza Perfect, Coliseum Boulevard in Eastbrook, available for carryout and delivery.
Did you know that 80% of New Year's resolutions fail by February? Did you know there's a good chance it's just hormones? Hi, I'm Evan Bass, founder of Montgomery Men's Health, and I started this clinic to take care of men. If your testosterone is low, then motivation, energy, and drive often follow too. And keeping resolutions can feel like walking through mud. Even more so as we age, these things tend to get worse if untreated. Guys, you're not alone. Your urologist-led support team at Montgomery Men's Health has your back. For years, we've effectively treated ED and low T comprehensively and with proven treatments dialed in just for you. With same-day booking, you can meet our passionate team, and by this afternoon, you'll leave with a plan that's designed to be sustainable for life. The number one thing we hear guys say is, I forgot how I used to feel. Guys, it's time to feel amazing and crush this new year. Call my team right now and let us treat you to an unforgettable experience. Dial 334-440-3663 or go to MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com. MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com.
Hi there, I'm Kim Williams with Alabama Home Mortgage.
And I'm Madeline Cannon, and we have some exciting news to share with you. We've been serving the state of Alabama for many, many years, and now we are able and ready to offer the same great mortgage financing in Georgia and Florida as well.
Our company may be Alabama Home Mortgage, but now we can finance your Georgia home mortgage and your Florida home mortgage too. We couldn't be more excited to extend our customer base to our neighboring states. For years, we have had customers call us in hopes we could assist them with purchasing their vacation cabin in North Georgia or their dream home in Florida. And now we can. For those of you who have family and friends that live in Florida and Georgia, be sure to tell them the good news.
Whether you are looking to purchase or refinance a home located in Alabama, Georgia, or Florida, you owe it to yourself to give Alabama Home Mortgage a call at 567-4223. That's 567-4223. Or visit us online at myalabamahomemortgage.com to complete an application on your time.
It's not just a slogan. Call Alabama Home Mortgage because, folks, there is a difference in mortgage companies. NMLS 1586-36-8, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, this is Bo Goodson from the Goodson Group with your Real Estate Minute. Are you getting ready to put your home up for sale? Remember the 6 Ps. Prepare your home by deep cleaning, painting where needed, yard work, decluttering the inside. Present your home to the market through the experienced realtor who knows how to market the home and get it sold. Price the home at fair market value of what the home should bring in today's market. Your realtor can guide you in pricing the home to sell, not sit. Pay for part of the closing cost and provide a 1-year warranty. Buyers today don't have the down payment and all the cost of buying a home without some help. Prepare to look at offers from the marketplace and accept the best offer for your needs. And 6, place your trust in experienced professionals, including your realtor, closing attorney, and mortgage company. For all the details, call Bo Goodson at the Goodson Group, 221-2883. And remember, we are now hiring agents, both new and experienced. Call me today for an interview. Bo Goodson, 221-2883.
Clogged drain? Overflowing septic? Don't panic. Call the experts who've been solving plumbing problems in the river region for more than 50 years. The Tierce family's local Roto-Rooter team specializes in fast drain cleaning, septic repair, and installation. One call and your troubles are on their way down the drain. That's 272-7130 or visit rotorooteralabama.com. Roto-Rooter, always here when you need us.
Oh, Roto-Rooter. Name and away go troubles down the drain. Roto-Rooter.
Meet the Curl Screamer. He approaches the dumbbells like he's about to lift a car off a trapped child, then curls 20 pounds and announces it to the building. Every rep comes with a scream, a grunt, or a noise usually reserved for medical emergencies. No struggle, no effort, just volume. Lift quietly, because if you can scream, the weight is lying to you.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusada, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
With SRN News, I'm Keith Peters in Washington. The Supreme Court seems likely to uphold state laws barring boys and men from playing on girls' and women's school athletic teams. Lower courts ruled for the transgender athletes in Idaho and West Virginia who challenged the state bans, but the conservative-dominated Supreme Court gave no indication after more than 3 hours of arguments Tuesday that it would follow suit. Activists say the death toll from nationwide protests in Iran has surpassed 2,000 people. This level of violence around protests hasn't been seen in Iran in decades. The U.S.-based human rights activist news agency, which has been accurate in previous unrest in recent years, gave the latest toll. On Wall Street, the Dow down by 398 points, the NASDAQ dropped 24. This is SRN News.
The following is not an actor, but a real-life story from Trinity Debt Management.
My debt problem started probably about 2016. I needed my life to change financially. I called Trinity and I ended up joining based on high credit card bills and high interest rate. And my counselor at Trinity has been great, and Trinity has been helping me to get on the right path of paying off these credit card bills, bringing down the interest rate. They have consolidated my bills into one low monthly payment. And now I am finally getting out of credit card debt. So I just want to say thank you, Trinity, for showing me a better and greater path.
If you're in debt and you need help, call Trinity at 1-800-936-5496.
My name is Sharon, and soon I will be debt-free for keeps.
36-5496.
For beer, you slappy wag. There must be a bar. I can finally get a drink. I need to drink beer.
You need bar beers.
And as you know, I like my beer. Beer don't by itself.
I'm having a beer.
Yeah, come on down and party with me. Say, hey, bartender. Hey, man, look at me.
Free beer. I'm a booze hound.
I don't want your free for a glass of beer.
Okay, meet me at the bar in 15 minutes and suit up.
Would you like some more champagne?
I'd love some.
Who's ready for margaritas?
Fireball.
All right, last call, fellas. It's closing time.
Ah, crap. I'm not even half buzzed.
We came here to drink some beer.
Speaking of happy hour, tomorrow join me at the Baumhauers. Help me celebrate years in radio. Many, many years. These many.
That's a lot of years, man.
It's a lot of years.
Mm-hmm.
But still having fun, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to put out strawberry shortcake and make sure that everybody that attends will have their fair share.
Oh, yeah.
Who used to say that term all the time? Your fair share.
Assalamu alaikum.
Oh, him.
Yep.
Yeah, Mr.
Yep.
Wonderful.
That was a favorite phrase of his.
So that's tomorrow night right after the show. And I hope you come and join me. Help me celebrate. And we'll do strawberry shortcake. It'll be awesome. We were just talking about the show, Leanne.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Our great virtual producer, Mark Cumby, sent me a clip. And this is ironic because we were discussing this topic in the first hour.
Oh.
I think 2 things that make men happy.
1, 2.
Okay.
So 3 would be a better number, but we're not going to go there right now because we're busy.
Yeah. Well,
Doing
there's
radio.
a movie that has that.
We so let's run this, and she's pretty generally pretty clean, right?
Yeah.
Yes, for the most part, yes.
And those of you watching on YouTube, here is Leanne Morgan.
Things on this earth that make him happy: a clean house and sex. Oh, lucky me.
That's good.
I like a clean house too. But I'm too fun to clean. I want somebody else to do it, you know? So to make my husband happy, I got to where I would just pour bleach in certain parts of the house. And so when he came home, he'd smell it and think that I had been cleaning. It worked for a little while, and then he caught on to me. And he said, if you'll have sex with me twice a week, I'll get you a maid. No. And then he said, well, if you don't start taking care of my needs, I guess I'm going to have to get a girlfriend. I said, oh, dear Lord, say it's not so. I said, well, make sure that she's stout and that she can mow because I need some help.
Wow.
That was great.
That was
She's
funny.
so funny.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And that's a show we discussed with the Movie Maven just a couple of days back.
Oh man.
She will join us at 5:35. Brought to you by AMS Studios in Prattville. Pamela has a departure, so
Yeah.
please. Thanks for a fun afternoon.
That was
you were
fun.
awesome.
Yeah.
You're always
It's been
awesome,
great.
but today you were
It's been great.
awesomer than ever. And Brant McDonald's going to join us in 2 minutes to talk about your money.
Welcome to Eclectic Coins.